My eyes look uneven. My eyes.
Booms. What's going on, guys? Today I got my lovely girlfriend Polka Dot Pigeon.
Been a while.
And today...
You know that?
And today we're going to talk about our favorite songs because Alexa wanted to.
Oh, yeah,
And it sounds like a good idea, so...
Yeah, I haven't been to one of his videos in a while, and I need to remind everyone that he is, in fact, fine.
Yeah.
I look uglier than last time you saw me, too. I've just gone downhill, so ignore that.
What are you saying?
I don't know, I feel really ugly.
You look the same.
No, I don't. I have cool hair, though. Look. And my eyebrows are green.
Peppermint.
No, they're like lime neon green.
Yeah, they're like those jalapeno Cheeto bags with the green on that bag.
To match my hair.
Anyways, had like a flake of fucking granola in my throat. Oh, I need your tongue to grab it and take it out of my lungs.
Remember I used to do that all the time?
You still do. Let the games begin. You want to go first or me?
You.
Oh. I did this very rapidly because I feel like that's the most organic way to do things, last minute. Failure, Enjoy the Silence, Depeche Mode cover. Pretty fucking good. I didn't know they had this cover out because I'm a fake fan. No, I saw their documentary, spoilers, saw the documentary and they talked about how they did this cover and I was like, what the frick? And I tried to find it on Spotify, couldn't find it. I'm like, damn, it's probably on YouTube. It was on YouTube. It's very beautiful. Reminds me of Alexa in like every type of way because it's like Failure, then it's like Depeche Mode. I mean, she don't really listen to Depeche Mode, but for some reason, like...
I do listen to Depeche Mode.
Not around me that much, but yeah, I don't know. It was just like a cool song.
My list is like all over the place. I was listening to music while I was getting ready this morning and I was like, oh my god, what is this playlist? Or what is this combination of songs? My first favorite song at the moment is Can't Believe by Stained. I was watching like a TikTok edit of Aaron Lewis before he was like annoying AF, you know? So it was an edit of him on stage in like the 90s and they were using this song and I was like, that song is fire. And now I've just been listening to it. Have you listened to it before? Oh my god, it's such a good song. You would like it. It gives me like Deftones vibes. Like literally sounds like a Deftones song. To me at least. Someone's probably gonna be like, no it doesn't, what are you talking about? But to me it sounds like Deftones.
It's like a Linkin Park riff.
I know. It's super like nu metal. Doesn't that sound like Deftones?
Yeah.
Heck, pretty fire. It reminds me of Ricky and like WWE.
What?
And like, and then like the motocross little games he used to play.
MTV, no. ATV? Fuck, I don't remember. But some shit. MX?
MX PX.
No, that's a band.
You like that song?
That's cool. Since we're like on the kind of nu metal type of vibe. Linkin Park, Lying From You. I had to look at the song, that's how much I like this song. What a fucking poser. Anyways, I was listening to this on the way back home from my other home. And that's like a 2-hour drive, so I needed to listen to something. I just put on Linkin Park because I was feeling a little Linkin Parky. And I put on Meteora. And I'm more of like a Hybrid Theory guy, but I've never really... I don't remember listening too much to Meteora. Like some songs, like the most popular ones, obviously. But I went like from start to finish, and this song I was like, god damn, that's hella fucking fire. And I feel like most songs from Linkin Park are like that. And yeah, I don't know, just a combination. Mike Shinoda, Linkin Park, the screaming, the rapping, the very 2009 Mountain Dew core.
I'm a bounce around from the nu metal theme. Okay, my next favorite song at the moment is a song called Deflect by Layla or Lila or Leela, I don't know how the heck to say it, and it's featuring Martina Topley Bird, I believe is how you say the name. I don't know, it's really good. I like the whole album that it's on. The album's called, hold up, I don't know what the album's called. The album's called, oh, it's called Deflect. It's an EP, it's not an album, but that whole EP is really good. Low key.
Bruh. You're hella funny.
I don't know how to, like, it's a good song. I don't know how to explain it though. There's the good part. It's not so fire. It reminds me of like the 2010s like indie sleaze music. Kind of reminds me of like Phantogram. It reminds me of Scott Pilgrim versus the World, kind of like some of the songs in that soundtrack. It reminds me of that.
Next song on my list is by, or from, fuck. Next song on my list from, is, fuck. Next song on my list is from the band From First to Last. Secrets Don't Make Friends. I needed an album and I was just going through a bunch of stuff, and then I never really listened to From First to Last that much. Like, I've heard some songs and I thought it was dope, and you know, like Skrillex singer, all that stuff, which is pretty dope. And then I started listening to it and I was like, god damn, this shit is fucking heat. And it kind of like gave me everything that I needed. Had that dope ass melody, like emo shit, and then it just had the freaking riffage of awesomeness, and I'm just like, okay, this might be peak.
2 songs next because they're by the same band, so I'm just gonna say them together. I low-key don't know how to say the band's name. I don't know if it's pronounced O-S-I or O-C, or if it stands for something, but it's capital O, capital S, capital I. The song Hello Helicopter by them, and then also the song All Gone Now. I think they're like experimental rock or something like that. Oh, they're a progressive rock band. They kind of remind me of like Tool, but like barely. I just discovered them from a TikTok actually. It was like this, oh, low-key it was a progressive rock songs you should listen to TikTok or whatever, and this band came up. I really like Hello Helicopter. So if you like Tool, you might, sorry, I totally just picked my nose. If you like Tool, you might like them.
Since Alexa lumped up a couple songs, you did that, right? I was paying attention. Since she just did that, I'm gonna do the same thing. 2 Hollis, 2 songs, White Tiger and Actor. Really like those songs, and it was funny because yesterday I didn't play that song when I was pulling up. I didn't know Alexa was gonna wait for me, like literally outside, and I just pulled up, and then I just put like max volume in my car, jeans, you know, and it sounded like my car was about to explode, and it was pretty freaking redonkulous. It was funny, and the smile on her face made it all worth it, didn't it, Alexa?
No, I told him to stop because we live in a gosh darn suburb with like a ton of old people. I was like, bro, they're gonna get mad at you, man.
Yeah, just been listening to more and more, and it's fun, you know. I like when he's like, ayo, aggressive, because it sounds way better to me, you know. Like, sure, like the poppy stuff is cool and all, and you know, it's a chill vibe sometimes. Like most of the time it's like all up in your face. But when he's like just like in the zone and he's just mad, that's the best version of 2 Hollis in my opinion.
When is he mad?
Or like in his music, he just sounds very aggressive. And those songs, I think, showcases that. Especially like Actor, I like that. And like Trauma, shit like that.
Oh, it's just a lot going on.
There's a lot going on, and it just like it just scratches that itch.
It reminds me of 100 gigs. 100
Oh, yeah.
gigs, kind of. I said that weird, 100 gigs. How do you say it? 100 gigs? 100 gigs? Whatever. Remember when we went to that phase and we only listened to like 100 gigs for like days?
Yeah, I remember going to like Duncan and just listening to
blasting
Hollywood or whatever it was. They're dope too. They're good in concert too, so.
Yeah, they're fire.
Yeah, they're fire.
My next song is another band influenced by Tool, and you can totally hear the influence very clearly with this band. I low-key thought it was Maynard singing, and I was like, oh, is this another one of his bands? But it's not. It's the band Rish Lou and the song Narcissist Code. And honestly, all I gotta say is I like it because it sounds like Tool, and I love Tool. I like the build-up, and there's like melodies in there that kind of remind me of Pisces by Ginger. That's another song. Listen to it if you want. It's a really good song. Yeah, and then I also just like the whole album that song's on. The album Terrace Fames. I just discovered them, so I'm not like the biggest fan. I don't know how to say any of this. Terrace Fames by Rish Lou.
By the way, I was trying to spell narcissistic whatever the song was into Spotify just to find out what the band is like looking like, and if you put a gun to my head to spell narcissist, I'm dying. Like, I cannot spell that word. Holy crap.
The next song, like I just said, is also from that same progressive rock slideshow by the band Lady Radiator, which isn't that such a fire name? Lady Radiator. The song is Box Turtle Magnificent, Isn't She? I like that song. The album Bounce Energy, Hear Me Out, the Fire album, it caught my eye because of the album cover, to be honest. He can show you the album cover. I saw it and I was like, there's gonna be some bangers on there. Sorry guys if my explanations are lackluster. I'm a little rusty on this. It's been like 7 months since I've been in one of Ricky's videos, and since I haven't listened to music like actually listened to it in a while, you know?
Next song on my list is Oreo Milkshake by Young Lean. Nothing too crazy of an explanation. I just feel like Young Lean's music, like during that period of time, was just very carefree, and it reminds me of myself, just like, I don't know, just during that time, like 2013, 2014, just being a kid doing random shit, and yeah, good times all around.
My next song is like trip hop inspired, trip hop-esque. It's, I think, a newer band, not super new, but they're blowing up right now because they make really good music. And the song's called Deep Diving by After. Deep Diving reminds me of like Hooverphonic. Just a lot of their music reminds me of Hooverphonic, which is probably why I like them so much. I love Hooverphonic. But Deep Diving is like a perfect summer song. Like, imagine you're on the beach and the wind is blowing in your hair, and this is the song that'd be playing. Their album covers are really cool.
Covers.
It's like Frutiger Arrow, you know, or Frutiger Metro, whatever it's called.
My last song, and then Alexa could give you 50,000 more songs after this.
I don't have that many much more.
That many much more.
I have like 4.
Alright, last song on my list, the most basic song of all time, but at the moment I'm like, damn, that shit is so fucking iconic. Where's My Mind, Pixies, and
What the heck?
that's just because I just watched Fight Club for the first time in my entire life, and I knew, like, I've seen clips of like the ending, and I knew like the song played at some point, but after watching the movie in its entirety, and then that being the ending, that song couldn't be more perfect of a song to like close out that fucking movie. And then at first I didn't get like why everybody like loved it so much and all that shit. I thought it was very like alpha male, like all this stuff, but it's completely not that. And if you think that, I think you are pretty dumb. Anyways, Where's My Mind, iconic. I don't have to say too much about it, but after watching the movie Fight Club for the first time, I'm like, god damn, that made me ponder. But yeah,
I'm gonna say the last few songs pretty fast. Another band inspired by Tool. It's the song Change of Fate by Divine Ratio. There's like a little guitar melody thing in the middle of this song. It's super pretty, but then it's like super aggressive at the same time. Kind of reminds me of like medieval, like Dragon Slayer music. I don't know. Like, but I'm the fairy in the medieval world. Like, this is the music I would make as a fairy living in medieval world. I don't know. Whatever. And then the next song is a little sweet tune by Low. It's called Sea. And it just says, the sea is a long, long way from me, over and over again. And then it says like, but laying here it will do just fine, or something like that. And it just reminds me of how I live far away from my favorite place in the world, and I haven't gone in a while. I got this song off TikTok. Well, I discovered it off TikTok. It's by a band called Flat 7. And it's a song called Path to Heart. We just found out that this band was formed by one of the touring guitarists for the Cocteau Twins? Cocteau Twins. Which makes sense because I was gonna say they literally sound like Cocteau Twins. Like, they're super like shoegazy dream pop, you know? Really good band. They also really remind me of Mediavolo, which is a band I like. I've mentioned it on Ricky's channel before. If I were to describe them with 2 bands, it'd be the Cocteau Twins times Mediavolo. Next song is kind of like a little twee pop vibe. It's by the band Brittles. I said that's so weird. Brittle Stars, and it's the song Afloat. And then my last song is by the band The Real Kite Flying Society, and it's the song Past Life Regression.
if you had a band name, I feel like the band would be And That's That, because you say that all the time. Why you look?
One more song.
One more.
Wild Horses by the Rolling Stones.
Really?
Yep.
Isn't there a song called Wild Horses by the Sundays?
I don't even know how to sing it. I just like how it sounds. I was listening to it when I was getting ready.
Oh.
You know, it went from Richelieu to Wild Horses. And I was like, Dang. It reminds me of my dad. And like this song that my dad used to listen to with us all the time. Not even, doesn't even sound like the song, which the song I'm talking about is Crimson and Clover. I don't know, it just reminds me of my dad. It's a good song.
So what you're saying is Rolling Stones are better than the Beatles?
I guess, because I don't listen to anything by the Beatles. They're not bad.
Let it be.
I can't even like make it like a good stance on that because I just don't care enough to listen to the Beatles.
Well, you've probably listened to them at some point, so...
No, I know. I've obviously listened to some of their music,
exactly.
but I don't
and
have...
you loved it?
No.
Yep, you have.
Well, I like Wild Horses better than anything that I've heard from them, so there you go.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm not saying I don't like them, biatch. They're whatever.
Stop.
Like I said, I can't. Wait, why?
It's turning red.
Am I gonna get canceled?
God, this is heating up. That was our video of favorite songs. Those were our favorite songs. Let us know your favorite songs in the bottom down below. in the fucking comments.
In the description box.
Let me know, guys. Email me what to put in the description, and then yeah. So yeah.
You took it too far.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Took it too far.
No.
Took it too far. Do you guys like Ricky's eyebrow piercing? Show them.
They've been new, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you like my septum? I got rings on my septum.
It smells like cheese whenever you're next to her.
No, it doesn't. I clean it.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You put poop particles up in your nose to.
I put his poop in my nose.
And then I put my poop in my nose.
No, you put my poop in your nose.
No. I actually mix our poop. Alright, let's get out of here, man. We gotta go. No, we don't.
What are you doing?
What the heck?
He always thinks I'm gonna like choke him for some reason. Whenever he doesn't let me touch his neck. I don't know why.
I don't want the sex, I just want the neck.
What's that?
What song is that?
50 Cent.
No.
Mixed with...
You know, it was just his birthday?
Alex
I think it's his
G.
birthday today.
Do you guys know that remix on TikTok of 50 Cent with Alex G? How does it go?
Bro, she said, when she first heard that, or whatever she's telling me, she's like, bro, that 50 Cent and Pine Grove collab or whatever. I was like, bro, that's literally Alex G.
For some reason I was
Oh
thinking
my
it was the
God.
song Need To by Pine Grove, and that's just... whatever. And he's like, what are you talking about?
No, I didn't. I was like, that's literally Alex G.
Then he threw me out of his bedroom window and I broke both of my legs.
And then before she hit the ground, I flew under her and caught her to make sure she knows that I'll never hurt her.
Wait, Superman, biatch.
I know, it wasn't. I threw myself under you.
And then he broke both of his legs.
Exactly. I have a collapsed organ, a collapsed lung, and
Bro, you wouldn't be able to talk.
yeah, I would.
My eye's watering.
And my poop is melting.
I do look
Plug your
super-
channel, bro.
Oh, yeah. If you didn't know, I have my own YouTube channel under the alias Polka Dot Pigeon.
What the hell is this?
Dude.
Alien Alliance mixed together?
Do you know what alias means?
Yes, obviously. Obviously I know what it is.
Anyways, it's called Polka Dot Pigeon. He'll put it here. Yeah. I make fashion videos. I don't talk about music on there. Yeah, people on that channel call me Mr. Pigeon or just Pigeon, and it's so funny. And I love being called just Pigeon. I've been called Mrs. Toes too, but I'm my own person.
No.
He has nothing to do with me.
You are my identity.
Yeah, he stole my
I
entire
gave
music
birth to
taste
you.
and then got a huge following from it. My music taste.
Literally no, but
Only
okay.
mine.
Literally no.
No, he doesn't like my music taste.
I never said that. What are you talking
He
about?
doesn't. You don't like Tool? You don't like...
That's the only... I mean, I could listen to Tool. I'm not gonna listen to it voluntarily, though.
Why, though? Tool's so good.
Because it's just... I don't know. I'd rather listen to other stuff.
Like what?
Lil Jon, Speaker Knockers.
The heck is that?
Chief Keef. Who's that? Who's
Speaker Knockers? Is it a rapper? That sounds like Sneaker Pimps.
It's rap. Oh well.
Speaker Knockers is
Yeah.
rap.
Yeah.
I was confused because that sounds like It'd be like a trip hop band or something. That's like Beethoven mixed with rap.
Yeah, he was cool with the samples. He has like a fun like, it's like YouTube outro music from like 2013. He's dead.
Oh, he died?
Yeah, like 2014.
Anyways, that was that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're rusty, so yeah. Bye.
Rusty Cage.